Stretch the face muscles. Am I in focus? Hello everyone, welcome to another episode. It's your greasy girl, Belle. And today we thought we'd keep it a little casual because we are inspired by actually a challenge that we posted on our Beauty Within Inner Circle or community. We actually did a 7-day challenge where everyone picked a certain place that they wanted to spring clean, whether that's your skincare, your wardrobe, some messy dark corner of your place that you've been avoiding, and then just kind of doing it all together, because sometimes we just need that motivation from other people. So I thought I'm actually going to do this myself with you guys today, and so it will be fun to kind of take you guys along with me to clean up my place. And then I'll also be getting ready, so I'll go through what I've been using with my skincare. It's super simple, how I do my hair, and then get ready and then head out. So let's roll up our sleeves, tie up our hair, and get this cleaning going. Let's go. Hey Google, can you clean my apartment?
Let me try.
What the?
Did anything happen? Sorry, I guess I can't.
Oh my god. Google is savage. I guess I'll do it myself. Okay, so a little helpful tip if you have trouble kind of overcoming a huge mess or any sort of ordeal is just take it section by section. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do, because I definitely do feel overwhelmed by this. And I'm gonna start with my table. So just put everything back. This is the cap to the lint roller. Blink. This is 3-day-old boba, and the boba has expanded 4 times the size. That's disgusting, so we can throw that away. These should be in the kitchen. Oh no, my little plant needs watering. By the way, we also have maybe a new collection of jewelry coming soon, so you heard it here first. But before we come out with our whole new collection, we actually have a mini drop that's coming out today, and I want to show you guys. So you guys know that we have our bracelet like this, and because it was so cute, we decided to come out with a little necklace version. So it is the same concept as our bracelet. So it's got the little mini 5-petal flower with the square on the inside. And if you guys don't know, we have a necklace pendant that's just the big version of this, and we thought, because you guys love the bracelet so much, why don't we turn this mini little guy into a necklace? So yay! This is actually out today. It's our mini launch for the other big launch that's coming up very soon. And it's the same material, so it's 18K gold plated, and I love how it just glistens in the sunlight. So when you're wearing it, it just kind of catches the light in the most dainty way. And there's 3 different lengths. So the shortest one is like a choker, and then this one is kind of mid, and then this one if you want to layer it and have it hang a little bit lower. And they also changed the little clasp, which I think is so cute. So if you already have any of our other pieces, this is just the perfect little addition, and I just feel like it layers so well as an everyday piece again. And we're so excited to be able to keep creating these little pieces with Ana Luisa, and we're thankful for all of you guys who love it as well. So excited. So make sure you check it out. The links will be in the description. So hope you guys like it. Okay, so now this is clean. See, that didn't take long at all. I'm going to move on to this table. You'll probably realize that my house has just become little zones for like picture taking in our e-magazine. And if you haven't signed up for our e-magazine, make sure you do because it's free every month. Okay, so guys, what is this, my little jacket? Chairs are not for jackets, Felicia. They are for sitting on. I also apologize if it sounds like I'm just yelling all the time. I realize that sometimes I get overexcited and I'm just like yelling at everything. This is exciting because Sephora came out with some new like skincare stuff. So Ro and I are actually in the process of trying out like the Laneige Water Bank, the new one. The Shiseido has a new sunscreen. Then I Met You has a new beauty cream. And Supergoop has their watery lotion, so I'm currently using that. Stay tuned for the video coming very soon. And then we have all these masks because we're doing a challenge that we'll also have on the community for you to do with us. So what I actually do is I have this basket, which is just from IKEA. And this is my like to be explored basket. So for now, this, I'm like out of breath. Tired already. It's like that meme. I'll just lie right here of that little girl. Anyway, this for now can just like here. The reason I have it in the living room is because I also like trying skincare like as I'm watching some TV or when I'm just like on my couch and kind of after the shower zenning out. And I have a mirror there, so that's where I kind of like do it at night. Look how cute this little bag is. It's from Burst. Okay, so now this is done. Yay! I'm tired. Now we put and organize this couch area. Okay, I also need to introduce you guys to this fantabulous invention, which is like if you have sweaters that kind of like ball up because it's like the fibers roll together, or like you have a material that kind of balls, you just shave it off with this thing. It's like, you know those men's shaving things? But it just shaves off all those little like lint rolls. And it's so satisfying. Like it actually makes your couch look brand new again. Guys, I also feel like I need to tell you, if you don't have this tool, please get it. The Humble Lint Roller. It is my favorite kind of like cleaning accessory of all time, as weird as that sounds, because it is awesome. You can lint roll like your pillows, lint roll obviously your clothes, you can lint roll the couch, and I even lint roll the floor because sometimes there's just like dust that the vacuum cleaner can't get up, or like sometimes I just don't want to bring out the vacuum. And this one is specifically from Muji, which is excellent because when you're done with it, you just peel off the sheet, throw that away, and you just like keep going. And then when you're done, you put it in a case. And then when it like all runs out, you just buy the little refill and then keep the case. So highly recommend you guys all get one today. Voila! So we finished 1, 2, and 3. Now, I guess the last section is really just bum, bum, bum. This is where I get ready. All my like makeup and getting ready stuff is here, so I'm just gonna fix this situation. And also, just a tangent, I mentioned this on our last magazine as well, that this is my new favorite book, and it's Watercolors by Finn Jewell. I was just walking around in Soho one day and went into this like furniture store, and they also have like a bookshelves of all these books, and it combines my two favorite things. It's like watercolors and sketches from this famous Swedish designer. This is him. Ooh, what a cutie. But if you guys are into like mid-century modern kind of furniture pieces or interior, or even like, you know, that classic Scandinavian stuff, like you will enjoy his designs, like chairs, sofas, couches, and just like little, oh my god, it's just beautiful. And they're all his watercolors. What a talented dude. And it's just a really awesome kind of like coffee book. When I saw this, my heart literally skipped a beat. I was in love, so I went on Amazon and bought it. He basically brought over that European design style into the US, like in the 1940s. So yeah, this is like a cool little thing that I picked up that I thought I'd share with you guys. Ding, ding, ding. And you'll see, you know, I like just kind of using books as little zones to put little trinkets. This is one about like painting and all that. And then I don't know where to put this one now, so it's just kind of chilling here. I like to keep this table a little bit clean because I eat on here all the time. So it's a little bit annoying to always have to move books and stuff, although I used to have it, but I moved it over here. Got this book, which is really pretty, on Amazon. And the funny thing is, the book is empty. I thought it was actually a book about linen, which would have been cool, but it's literally just empty pages. So it's just for the aesthetic, but it's very pretty. And as you can see, I just really enjoy neutral colors. And yes. All right, so let's start skincare. Something that we're a little more familiar with. So I'm gonna start washing my face with this Oasis Fresh Wind. This is their dissolving jelly cleanser. It's like one of my favorite cleansers of all time because it's this beautiful texture. Look at that texture. Look at this texture. It's like this luxurious kind of jelly consistency. I also like it because you use it on dry skin. So you just put it on like that and it gives you this like jelly glass skin. It smells like an exotic spa because it's all like kind of natural ingredients and it's orange blossom. It's so beautiful. And then you add a little bit of water and it turns into this milky delight. So good. Oh my god, guys. I actually like taking products off with this little face wipe, and this is no normal face wipe. It's the face halo, but it like is so soft and grips onto your skin. I normally like using this after using like a mask, you know, because it can be kind of hard to take it off sometimes. Voila. Even though it's kind of, it just looks like a little towel, it has this rubbery feeling that softly grips everything away, and the machine washable and all that, so highly recommend. Ding! Then I've been using this baby non-stop, and this is the Mixsoon Lotus Flower Essence. A couple weeks ago, I actually developed a face rash from using benzoyl peroxide. I was trying this acne product cleanser, and now I just know I don't bode well with benzoyl peroxide, even if it's really low frequency. And my skin was like peeling, it was scaly, it was red, a little bit itchy. And I only used this and it literally healed me back to life, because at that time we were in the process of making content with them. And so I was trying that and I was just like, oh my god, what is this? First of all, it's only one ingredient, so it's only lotus flower extract. It's been fermented, and then it's like single extract essence, but with lotus. So I don't know, it looks like a toner, but it isn't just a toner. It's almost like this toner ampule light oil, because it just makes my skin nourished. It's a little bit viscousy, it's silky, it's lightweight, and it's like truly glowy. So I just pour that over my face, and then at night sometimes I'll use it as a mask and just like splotch 3 of these on my face to kind of soak it in even more. I freaking love it. This is actually my favorite one out of the 3 that we added onto our store. Highly recommend if you guys like essences, ampules, and you're looking for something a little brightening and skin healing. So then I've been using the Wind. This is their beautiful Medina Dew Melting Rose Water Cream. And basically it's the most beautiful gel cream that just bursts on your face. It is lightweight. I'm not actually that big of a fan of like rose smells, and this just smells actually like a non-artificial floral rose, in that it's a little bit earthy actually. It's not like sweet rose, which is a bit too much for my liking. This is like really natural, and it just bursts, like becomes this really lightweight water consistency, but is so hydrating and just perfect for my oily skin. This is like not sponsored, by the way. This video is not sponsored and is perfect to use under my favorite sunscreens that I've been using. It's either this one, which is the Beauty of Joseon with the probiotics and rice, or it's been the Innisfree UV Defense Sunscreen one. It's like beautiful. Did you just see how that works into the skin? But it's also not overly glowy, and it is so light. It's almost like this water bursting sunscreen as well. Oh my God, amazing. I've never come across a sunscreen that is so lightweight, so glowy, but not sticky, and is just like another water cream. Voila. Okay, so now I'm gonna just do my face a little, put in some brows and stuff, and then I'll be back, and then we'll do my hair. Be right back. Okay, so some basic makeup. Oh my God, look, my head is like an actual egg if I was bald. So let's do some hair. So if we're starting with dry hair, I highly recommend you guys get one of these to kind of make it damp, because it's much easier to start or do any sort of styling when your hair is a little damp, because it just makes it more like manageable in a way, and it's really starting from the beginning, because when your hair's already dry, the shape of it, I feel like, is already set. So if you're trying to like do a different parting, or you want it to kind of sit in a different way, it's way easier to like almost start again when it's damp. So this I just got on Amazon, and actually it had so many reviews, and it works as a plant kind of sprayer, or hairdressers also use it. And the cool thing is, it's like you press it 3 times and it keeps spraying. So, you know, it's kind of cool. It has this laggy effect. Okay, and then you want to kind of prep your hair with some type of product, whether that's a heat protectant or styling kind of cream. So that's exactly what I'm going to use. This is the Sajojuan styling cream that I really love. I actually like the volume cream more, but for this kind of just everyday styling, I'll use this one because it makes my hair look really shiny and healthy, but just not as thick and voluminous as the volume cream. So it kind of depends what you're going for. It's this gel, and if you don't want your hair to be like sticky when you put your products on, just that's what the damp hair helps with as well. So then you've prepped your hair, just like run it through, and then, hey Google, can you just do my hair?
No matching events found.
Okay, we tried. So this is the tool that I've been using, and I really like doing a blowout by myself using this round brush. This is a ceramic round brush, but I recently purchased this a couple months ago. This is the T3 Air brush, and it has two different attachments. This is the round barrel. There's also a paddle barrel, which is more like a hairbrush type of thing. And it's basically a brush and a hairdryer in one. They're like essentially doing the same thing, but instead of, you know, needing to hold the hairdryer and then kind of blow out, this just kind of does it all at once. So there are pros and cons. I feel like if you want that blowout look, but you have no idea how to use a brush, then maybe this is a good first step, but it also does cost a little bit more. Whereas, you know, everyone has a hairdryer and you just need to get a brush and then practice it. So if you guys are interested in me like showing you guys how to use this, then just leave it in the comments. But for today, I'll just show you guys how this kind of works because I think it's actually really awesome. So you just turn it on and you just brush it through while going out. So it's basically like a round brush, hair dryer, and kind of like curling iron all at once. Can you hear me? Oh, and you can also like adjust the temperature. There's 5 different temperature settings and the fan settings as well. So another tip I feel like if you're looking for volume and if you have like flat hair like I do, is you actually can blow dry it the other way, and by the time you flip it back, it gives it way more volume. So like this. Yes, so just for comparison, this is like normal, kind of dry, healthy. It's like dry at the ends, healthy at the top. And then this is when it's been kind of like blown out, and it just gives you these kind of soft, natural like waves. And you can obviously go back in and curl more in the areas that you want a little bit more volume, but it just gives you this like really pretty blowout look. So same on the other side. So this is kind of like the finished look. It's like just really healthy, has a bunch of volume and movement. And then if you want it a little bit more like lived in rather than sleek, then I recommend you guys try a texturizing spray. This is the one from Obey. There's like a bunch. There's living proof ones, and it would just kind of make it look a little bit more casual, I guess, and give it a bit of like volume and air. Because my hair wasn't too damp when I started, it's not as kind of like big as it normally is, let's say if I showered. But yeah, this is why starting with like kind of wet, damp hair is really beneficial to styling. It would be even more, you know, but it just gives a very natural, blown out, healthy, everyday look to your hair. I also feel like when your ends are kind of curled like this, it just makes you look so much more put together for like no reason. With that, now clothes. Oh, this is the outfit. Just staying true with like what I would normally, the colors I would normally wear. So wait, let me see. How do people do this? Like film and talk at the same time? Struggling. Okay, so one by one, this is from a brand called Stored, and they do these kind of like fun block colors. They have like dresses, and this is just their cardigan. I actually got this as a gift because I was trying to look for it and they were sold out, so then my friend got it as a present for me. And I also just tore this off because I'm a little heifer. I didn't just do it. I've been meaning to sew it back on, but I just love the length of these and they're like perfect. These are also from Mango. This is from Stored, so I feel like if I could wear something for the rest of my life, it would be something like this combination. And then you pop this kind of like slightly oversized little blazer thing on. I also got this from Mango, but it's got this cool cinched like hip so that it's not completely like a boyfriend blazer where it's just straight, but it's also got a little bit of like shoulder pad going on, which is excellent because I have no shoulders whatsoever. And then this is my little recent addition to my bag collection. This is actually an Australian brand called Oriton. I was actually surprised that they stocked this at Bergdorf's. So I actually saw this when I was back home 2 years ago or something. And then all of a sudden I remembered like, oh, they have this shape which I really like because it's curved like this. And it just fits really nice like under the shoulder. Yeah, I just think it's like an excellent kind of everyday bag. And I didn't have a white color, but it's also very neutral to go with my very neutral life. And then when you have it on, it sits like this. I'm like the worst model. Anyway, so yes, this is basically the look I would go for in any transitional month. So this is what we're going for. Oh, I should put on my lip. Guys, we need a lip color. This is the one I mentioned in one of our Sephora makeup videos. I never like using lipsticks like drawn on. I actually just like patting the color over it because then it doesn't look so intense. This is in the shade, it's like a dark coral shade. This is in 304 and it's the YSL Slim Velvet Radical. So anyway, this is the look. Oh my god, wait. Yes, and just a little shout out to our jewelry. This is one of our necklaces. We're actually coming out with a few other pieces also with Ana Luisa, so please stay tuned for that. This is one that's already available. It's like these really cute cubes on the neck. Oh my god, and we said we were gonna wear earrings. So these are the earrings. How cute. Ding. They're like this. And the last thing that we need is a scent. Okay, so my recent scent, I mentioned on the newsletter that I really love this candle, and I found out from Sephora because I got this as a set of 3 from Sephora. They came with 3, it was a 3-pack with different scents, and I just fell in love with this one, number 4, Bois de Balincourt. So then during the Sephora sale, I got Ro to get me this with her like rouge status, 20% off, because they have an oil, like a perfume oil. So now I can smell exactly like my favorite candle. Yay, who wouldn't want that? And it's like this beautiful kind of like woodsy smell. It's not for everyone because it is more of that earthy kind of sandalwood smell. But if that's what you're into, then I would highly recommend, because it's just so nice. It's definitely not like floral, like spring flowers type of thing, because I just don't think my body suits that type of scent. Ding! It's, the top scent is cedarwood, sandalwood, mid notes are vetiver, nutmeg, cinnamon, and the base is amberwood. So I love any. Okay, we were rudely interrupted by the fact that my camera has died, but I was just talking about this little perfume and it is so cute. It's actually very intense, the smell, because I don't know, I just feel like these perfume oils are much more like heavier, so you only need to kind of like dab a little bit on the oils, and because it's an oil, the smell kind of like hangs around a little bit more. I just love it so much. So if you're into those like kind of more earthier smells and things like that, that's going to go right there on my little perfume collection. And just a few other suggestions if you guys are also into it is the Tamdao that I also mentioned, and the Byredo Belle d'Afrique. These two are my favorite. The Tamdao is probably similar to the one I'm wearing now because the base is amber. This one actually develops so beautifully into more of a sweet scent, because if you guys didn't know, like if a guy and a girl tries on the same perfume or cologne, like it will actually come off differently, and girls always make the scent sweeter because of their chemical makeup, and guys will always make the scent a little bit more muskier. This one actually, the longer it stays on your body, the kind of like more sweet but in a complex way it is. It's not like flower sweet, but it's a little bit powdery sweet, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really like this. And then if you're into just something more like fresh and zesty, I have the bergamot one from Le Labo. This is good to layer. Actually, I do wear this alone, but I like to actually mix this with this one. This is the Fleur. It's like this brand, Fleur, and it's in Emeline, I think. And it's actually this like rose smell, and normally I hate rose, but this is so unique. I don't know. I really highly recommend you guys. Oh, it's just so good. It's like actually a really nice spring smell that can make more wood if you stack it like I do now. So I love layering different scents, and this one works really well together with the bergamot from Le Labo. So anyway, I love kind of perfumes and stuff. And then I also like kind of matte lips, but it has to be moisturized. So just make sure if it's too dry that you can also top it off with a little bit of lip balm. Bing. And then we head out the door. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh my god, my double chin. Me. Hey Google, can you tell them to subscribe?
In Chinese, you would say
他们订阅
What? Hey Google, why do you have so much attitude sometimes?